Alright, this is going to be a tutorial on how to set up your Amazon Fire Stick. Thank you again for getting one from us. We really appreciate your business. So when you first open up your Amazon Fire Stick box, it's going to come in, let's see, 4 different pieces. What you want to do first is plug this end of your cord into your plug right here, USB part. This goes into your power source, obviously. This is your Amazon Fire Stick. Plug this end into here, like so, and now this end into the side of your Fire Stick. This is the end, the HDMI port that's going to go into your HDMI in the back of your TV or wherever you're having it set up at. This end's going to go into your power source. Okay, I'm going to hook it in now. Okay. Once it's all plugged in, it's going to just take a minute to boot up. Turn on. This is what you'll see. Okay, now your home screen is loading. This is what is going to come up every time you turn on every time you plug your Amazon Fire Stick in for the first time, if you unplug it. If you just say turn on your regular TV or don't unplug it, it's going to pick up exactly where you left off before. Now, this also has, if you have an Amazon account, this is going to be where your Amazon Prime is, your home screen. What we have installed is just a fake email, a fake Amazon account as of right now, and you can simply change that to your own if you already have one or if you're going to get one. You just go into settings. And you should be able to put your account information in that way. Okay, I'm going to go back to the home screen. And the first thing you want to do is connect to your Wi-Fi. Again, you're going to go scroll down and go to settings. You're going to go over to system. And then down to network. These, let me show you the remote right here. These are your up and downs. This is your home screen button, your back button. This gives you additional options: rewind, pause, play, and fast forward. What I'm using to toggle around is the circle here. This is also an enter button in the circle. Connect to your Wi-Fi after that. Hit the back button. Okay. And now the first time that you turn on your Amazon Prime Stick, the program that you're going to need to go into is on this screen. You're going to go into Applications. Click the middle button to select. Scroll down to Manage Installed Applications. Select that. Now you're going to scroll down to Kodi. Select Kodi. Then Launch Application. Kodi is the main program that you're going to be using for your Hack Fire Stick. This is the main screen of Kodi. When you get in here, simply toggle over to Videos, then go down to Add-ons. Select OK. Here you'll find all your additional apps that have been loaded onto your Fire Stick. I'm just going to go through, and each one will be different usually, but for the most part, these are the general apps that'll come on your Fire Stick. C Cloud TV, that is for your live TV streams. We'll just go into that so you can take a look. Click. When this screen pops up, just hit the back button. Alright. This is C Cloud. We usually just hit English. Otherwise, when you go into channels, you might have international channels as well. Alright. You'll notice in the bottom right corner, it was saying working. You'll see that a lot when it's loading. Okay. So, these are some channels. These are your normal, you know, run-of-the-mill channels. They have just about everything. You will find once in a while one or two of the links won't work, and then the next day it will. Like I said, this updates on its own. People are constantly adding and updating links or deleting them. So on this C Cloud, I would not say to cancel your cable subscription, but if you're in a pinch and you want to watch TV and you don't have your cable, you can use it. So let me click on, let's see, how about A&E? Okay. Waterfront House Hunting is on. Now,
so your master, it's actually right here off the kitchen.
Okay, so just so you can see, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go into my Comcast and just check to see if this really is what's on TV. So, I'm going to go back into my regular cable. Alright. Now this is our regular Comcast cable. Let's find A&E. Not exactly sure where that is, so we're just going to scroll through. Here we go. Waterfront House Hunting. So yes, it is current. There is probably a little bit of a delay, maybe 10 to 30 second delay. But yeah, there it is right there. So let's go back to our Fire Stick. Okay. Now to get out of this, I'm going to click the back button. And now your menu is going to pop up. You'll see that your current app that you are watching is running in the background. To get rid of that, simply hit left on the left-hand side of your circle. A screen on the left hand is going to pop up, and that is going to control what is running in the background. So we're going to scroll down and hit stop. You can use that when you're using anything on your Fire Stick. So I'm going to go back out of this. Alright, so that was C Cloud. Let's go down to our favorite, Exodus. Click on Exodus. This is going to be all your movie and TV shows. Let's see. Let's go into movies first and check that out. Here, it's going to be all your different categories. Start at the top, genres. You can search by genre. Just click on comedy and see what they have. Like I said, everything is updated. Usually at least once a week they're updated, I would say. Here's all of your comedy movies. Let's go back out. I'm just simply hitting the back button to go back to where I was on the remote. Year. You can search by year. Hitting the back button. People. You can look up movies by actor, which is actually really cool. You remember who was in the movie, but you can't remember the name of it. You can search that way as well. Featured, people watching, most popular. Let's go into latest movies. Well, here's first, let's go to in theaters. Excuse me. So I'm going to click on in theaters. In here, you'll find, obviously, movies that are in theaters. Sometimes they'll even be on here a day or two before they're out in the theaters. But these are touch and go. Usually, like I said, how it updates on its own. It will be on here when it first comes out in the theater, if not maybe a day or two before it is in the theater. But it might not be an HD copy. It updates, like I said, all the time. So keep checking back until you have an HD copy. Usually it's about 7 days after it comes out in the theater, you'll find an HD copy. What I did is I just clicked the middle button on the remote on the shallows right now. And what it's doing is it's loading all of its providers for that movie. So once it loads, it does help if you have fast internet too. This can go as fast as you can imagine, depending on your internet. If you have a lot of people on your Wi-Fi, you'll find that it will run a little bit slower, whereas if you don't have anybody on your Wi-Fi. Okay, so here is all your streams. These are all the movie, the shallows. Usually the first top links are the best. Those are the ones you want to click on. Now this does say it is HD. But because this movie just came out in the theaters, I'm not exactly sure. It says HD. I'm not exactly sure if it's going to be. Let's check it out. So I'm going to click on the top link. And you'll see down in the bottom right again, you'll see it's working. Okay. Now, as you can see, it said HD, but I don't really think this is. This is probably a cam. No? Let's say. Oh, wow. I didn't look at this before we were making this video. So, there it is. It's just came out in the theaters, and you have it on your Firestick already. So let's go back out of that. I'm hitting the back button. Now remember again, if you want to turn it off in the background, hit the left-hand side of the circle. Bring up that side menu. Hit stop. So suppose you wanted to go back to what you're watching after you just got done searching. That it's cut off on the side, but it says full screen. You can hit that, and now you're back at your movie. Okay. So I'm going to turn this off while we keep going around. One also really cool feature is, I'm just hitting the back button, is what you can do when you click a movie, when the movie is highlighted. Let's try this. You hit this 3-line button on the right-hand side of your remote. Hit that button, and a little box is going to pop up on the TV. Movie trailer. Everything has trailers. Just about everything, even TV shows. And you can and you'll get an idea. It'll play the official movie trailer for that movie or TV show, which is pretty cool. That way you can go around and you don't have to click on everything before you decide. Okay, so I'm hitting the back button. Alright, again, I'm going to hit the left-hand side of the remote and stop it from running in the background. You don't have to, but... Alright, so I'm going to back out of that. That is your in-theater movies. Check back, daily to see updates of when movies are added on there. Okay, latest movies. Obviously, all the latest movies. Same thing, click on movie trailers, any movie you want to watch is on there. Going back to the main screen, here is your search. Type in who you're looking for. Let's see, who should we look for? Just to give you an example. What should I look for? Let's just do Brad Pitt. We all love Brad Pitt. Okay. I'm going to type in Brad. I'm simply using the circle on the remote to type in, hitting the middle button to select. Okay, now it's going to be thinking. And now it's going to bring up all Brad Pitt movies. Some of these I've never even heard of before. I'm telling you, this has everything. So here's all Brad Pitt movies. So that's pretty neat. Alright, I'm hitting back. Let's go check out TV. Here's your TV shows. Click on by genre, same thing. Networks. Click on a network. And there is every show for that. Alright, now I'm going to start wrapping this up because I think you get the idea. I'm going to keep hitting the back button until I get back to that main menu of all our apps. And I'm just going to show you Sports Devil real quick. Okay, this is for your live sports. Right? Go to live sports. Pay-per-view events, you'll find if there's a big boxing match coming up or going to be on, you'll find it in Sports Devil. You won't have to pay for it to watch it on pay-per-view anymore. You could probably even charge people to come to your house and watch it if you want it. Alright, so one of the good apps or right here, First Row Sports is a good one. You can click through. I'm telling you, there's tons of things that you can just search through, see what works, see what doesn't. You'll find out what you like. So here's all the sports. Do we know a sport that is playing today? So I'm not really exactly sure what exactly is on today, but let's just hit baseball for now. Okay, and there's your game times and your games. Click on them, and I don't know if it'll work because it's not on currently, but let's see. Real quick. No stream available. So there, obviously the game isn't on. But when it is on and it gives you that time, it'll show up in there. Okay. Let's see. Anything else? Okay. Let's go back to the main screen. I'm simply hitting the back button, and I'll show you a little cool thing you can do to find additional apps, right? I go into System. Programs. Not too familiar with this part. Where did I go? Oh, there we go. Alright, Programs. Then once you're in Programs, go to Program Add-ons. Then go to Add-on Installer. Then over to Video Add-ons. This will give you a whole pages of different add-ons that you can install on your Firestick. Once you click on one that you want to install, obviously click there. If you did install it, I'm not going to actually install it right now. It will show up. I'm backing out. It'll show up back in your video add-ons. The add-on that you just installed would be in this list. So that's about it. I'm going to go back to the home screen now, your Amazon Fire home screen. And once you click on Cody a few times, it should show up in your recent right here. So you won't have to go through those first steps. You can just simply click on Cody in your recent on your home screen. And there you are. If you have any questions, feel free to call or text me or email anytime. I'd be happy to help. And once again, thank you for purchasing our Amazon Fire Stick. Enjoy.